This thing working? I get this right? Welcome everybody to the Do Nothing Project. Can you all hear me? Hey, Root. Root? Is that how you pronounce it? R-E-U-T? Root? 3:30 in the morning there. Pretty impressive. Well, welcome to all my friends from Australia, from the UK, from Israel, from Canada, from the United States, all the places. Rayut. Got it. Rayut. Yeah, good to see everybody. I hope I sound all right. So welcome to the Do Nothing Project for Sunday, May 9th. If you've never been here before, I like to say keep the expectations low, especially tonight. Though I think I said that last night too, or last time. Welcome to all the regulars. Welcome to new folks who may have found me through Calm or through 10% Happier or who knows where. So we're going to do nothing. I had plans. I had different plans. I had huge plans to do something tonight, to really do something. But these plans have changed. And they were really especially buoyed, these ambitious plans to do something. They were very buoyant because about 5 days ago, we just got back from up north, my wife and I and our little guy. We bubbled with my parents for the first time in ages and spent 5 days in a cabin in the woods, and it was phenomenal. It was like nature walks, and my mom is a great cook and my dad is too, and they cooked for us and they took care of Eden, and it was just, we got to relax and read. And but the first day I arrived there, I was standing in the kitchen and sort of looking at my dad just doing something, and I had this very powerful kind of insight. You know, you get these insights when you're meditating, sometimes when you're not meditating. This one had to do with awareness, and just, it's kind of hard to explain it. I'm not going to sort of go into it now, but just kind of basically understanding yet again that I'm not really my thoughts and body. I'm just this awareness, this spacious awareness, and but really, 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 really landing it. You know, it was like really getting it, and it was just like this. I went into this like amazing, spacious place for days. I was just like, it was like a gymnast who like flies off one of those like high ring things of the Olympics and just like lands it, like landed it. I was like, I landed it. I was like, yeah, I landed that insight. I mean, this is really, I mean, other things I've had like this before. I've had insights and, you know, it felt great, but then, you know, they change after a while, but this one's not going to change. This one, I really landed this insight. And it's sort of like you're the gymnast. And you're just like, yeah, you're standing there. And then it's like, and then the time keeps going, and then like people start packing up. Yeah, and then like the bleachers sort of empty out, and like, the referees leave, and then the lights go out, and you're just standing there. After a while, you're like, oh, fuck, you know, life just keeps going. And I'm driving back into town today. And it's like, people are honking at me in the traffic, and I'm kind of fighting and kind of bickering with my wife, and I'm just like, this reactivity's back, and I'm like, oh shit, I guess I didn't land that. So what's the moral of that story? Well, the insight's still there, but experience always changes. You know, you get these insights in your life, you get these insights when you sit and you really understand something deeply, and the understanding of it creates this incredible relief. And it's just, and the release, it just echoes through your whole nervous system. And you can have minutes, hours, days of this sort of state of just wonderful expansion. I've had ones that last for weeks, but small self always comes back. Things always change. The insight stays, but the freshness of it kind of goes away, and you're back in your life. And it's always like that. There's something else I was going to say, but I can't remember what it was. So you come back to practice. You come back to just sitting. And it doesn't matter. That's what's so great about practice. You sit, you're in the best altered expanded state, or you're in the most narrow, contracted state, or you're sad, or you're upset. It's like seasons. The snow, the rain, still you sit. Fall leaves, still you sit. Sunshine, still you sit. So you come back to that. And it's it's not the insight that creates that. It's the release that creates that openness. The insight will always take you deeper, but it's the release, the shift that creates the openness, and then the openness will at some point close again. Anyway, I'm blabbing too much. That was a personal story, real story, happened today or in the past few days. So now I'm going to lead a meditation that's about all this. Raccoon on the patio. I'm referring to the chat section. People are seeing a big raccoon. Oh, on my patio. I'm like, oh, someone's talking about a raccoon on the patio. Yeah, raccoon on the patio. That's right. I thought someone was just commenting in chat about the raccoon on their patio, and everyone's going, yeah, wow, they saw a raccoon on the patio. Anyway, let's meditate. Enough chit chat. This is the bell. We've got to call this one Raccoon on the Patio. 25 minutes sit. I'm not going to do anything. It's going to be perfect. Meditation is about sitting like a mountain regardless of what happens, and hey, keeping a sense of humor. So as always with the Do Nothing Project, it's 25 minutes. We'll go to about 8:35. You have your own practice you like to do, your own technique, your own form of doing nothing, then you're welcome to do it. Or you can follow along with the rest of us, doing our versions of nothing, calibrating our versions of nothing. I'm going to start by taking a few deep breaths. The in breath, you can imagine you're breathing up all this mineral goodness from the earth. So you're girding your spine, you're finding this sense of strength and straightness in the spine, or whatever that looks like for you. I mean, you could be laying down, but just a sense of energizing, oxygenating. And then on the out breath, that's like the, it seems like a lot of work. That's the relaxation motion, the breathing maybe back down into the earth, softening the shoulders and letting the face be soft, loose. Just anywhere you might be holding a bit of tension, even if you don't realize it, you kind of just sweep through and loosen bit by bit. Sweep down to the shoulders, into the chest, even the belly. Nice to let the belly be loose, kind of risk it. So we can sit. The most basic form of meditation is just to sit and exist. I like sitting in awareness, in the presence of awareness. I just know I'm aware. Nothing else needs to happen. Nothing needs to change. Even if you drift off, you can, oh yeah, I'm aware. Come back. And it can help at the beginning, especially to have a home base, just some kind of anchor to rest your attention as things get settled. That could be the sensation of the breath, maybe at the nose or the belly or the chest. Could be the warmth of the hands, sound, point in the body, like a point in the belly, say. Kind of up to you. The idea is just to choose something and then to kind of commit to it. We made all these judgments at the beginning about it, how it's boring or it's not that exotic. That's all the surface mind stuff. Every sensation is intrinsically sort of rewarding in and of itself. That's kind of what we start to sink into after a while. So choose what you're going to sink into. Good. Nice and patient. No agenda, not trying to get ahead of yourself to somewhere you're not. Just enjoying this slow settling. And it's kind of like whatever's going on, whether the thoughts are busy or the thoughts are quiet, the body's agitated or the body's peaceful and calm, there's aches and pains or nothing at all. Good natured. Letting it all be there, letting it all change. You're like a good natured mountain. We're personifying a mountain. Just patiently waiting the changing of seasons without any expectation. Get into mind wanders. You realize that this subtle layer of thinking kind of drifted up from the sensation you've been paying attention to and kind of lifted you away. You're no longer where you thought you were. You kind of notice that, oh yeah, that's how it goes. And you come on back, coming back to awareness, back to the breath, to just being here without needing things to be different, without needing to entertain yourself in a daydream, without needing the meditation to go well, not much, or go badly, however it's going. Thoughts come and thoughts go, sensations rise and fall, and still you sit. The more still we are, the more a sense of poise, more a sense of almost something unmovable, unchanging in the very center of everything shifting around us, sinking into this, feeling the ground under you, supporting you. There's like from deep down, you kind of see if you can draw in this feeling of just ever so slight appreciation for the sensations you're feeling, for the stillness in the body, a sense of, yeah, I kind of like being here as the seasons change. For some reason, I keep thinking about that raccoon. It makes me crack up. Let's do a little appreciation here at the end for all the critters, raccoons, the animals, the unexpected cameos, the birds, the cats, the dogs and horses, the trees. Just stoking appreciation for the natural world. Thank God it's there. Yeah, you can send out your friendliness to whoever else you want. Humans, including the humans. It's kind of like you're giving away the benefits of the practice. Imagine you're sharing them with different people in your life, sending them some good natured mountain. Thanks, friends. Thank you, Raccoon, wherever you are. Thank you, Sarah, sitting over there. And me too, Chris. Ruthless crabs sitting in her garden with the hummingbirds, the chickadees. God, everybody liked that. Kind of felt like the guidance was all over the map on that one. Like I said, I had ambitious plans that I had to scrap. Eric, welcome. release, maybe I'll be as free as a raccoon on the patio. These raccoons have been shitting in my garden. As a matter of fact. But I do love them. We actually have a possum back there. They've come up from the south. They've made it to Canada. This guy's huge. Hey, Lori. Good to see you, bud. All right, friends. This marks the end of the Do Nothing Project, a true community enterprise. We're definitely going to call it Raccoon on the Patio. You hear that, Andrew? Which I agree is an excellent euphemism, excellent code word for enlightenment experience. Good stories of raccoons. Oh, cool, Ireland. Nice. Nice to meet you. Aoife? How do you pronounce that? A-O-I-F-E? Ife? Okay. Waiting to see if we get the proper pronunciation on Ireland there. Aoife. Okay. All right, friends. Good luck with out there this week. Oh, there we go. Aoife. Aoife. Okay. Nice to meet you, Aoife. We'll see you next week. Who knows what will happen? More surprises in store. That was probably the most action-packed Do Nothing project that we've ever had. All right, everybody sleep well wherever you are.